Hi, in this video I'm gonna talk about the game between Dima and Grandpa Frog. Okay, black played into the corner and white played here, but it makes his group a little bit heavy because now black can approach somewhere maybe here, and it's very uncomfortable for white because now he has to run and is not alive. So instead, maybe it would be better to play a move like that to make sure that our group is safe, and this stone also works well with this stone. And maybe we are worried that black will play here on the second line now, but we should not worry about it because it's still Fuseki, it's beginning of the game, and there are still bigger moves to play, and black just played on the second line, which is not that big. For example, here are some big moves here. Okay. And also in this situation we have two groups that are not alive yet. And we need to take care of both of them. But this move has its charm because it's creating some edges over here, which can be used later on. White jumped, but in this situation, while jumping, white is encouraging black to play a move over here. And when black adds any moves here, he is starting to closing his moyo. So if he did not play this move, there's still some open space here. And when he adds some moves, there is less and less space to, for example, invade or reduce black. So it's getting more difficult. And by playing here, yes, I like the idea because we have a group and first we run and then we build a base. But like this, we help black build his moyo. So what should we do instead? For example, we could use some edges, like this one. Wait a second. This agi. And now black has to come back, and we can also come back, and now we created ourselves some base and reduced black a little bit. And we did not play this move, which actually forced black to secure his moyo. And now white played Sansan, but it's maybe too early for Sansan because there's still a lot of space over here on this band. And we could play a move ourselves there. And also we need to remember that we left this group alone here, and black can anytime play a move over here. And we don't want that, so maybe it would be nice to somehow reinforce, maybe even play somewhere over here. And later on there will be time, I think, to somehow invade black's territory.
If you enjoyed this review by Marianna, here's a quick note. Game reviews like this one are actually part of the Go Magic League. In the Go Magic League, you don't just play games against players around your level. You can also get your games reviewed by strong players. Reviewers can go through one or more of your games, highlight your good moves, and show you how to improve and what to work on. You might even get a review from me. Want to play and learn? Check the video description for the registration link to see more info.
Now white immediately connected, but maybe white could play Atari first. And now black has to connect, and then we connect, and we still end up in Gote, but we have this one additional stone here, which is creating some weaknesses in black's shape. And if we immediately connect here, maybe later on this Atari will not be Sente for us. So it's better to exchange it immediately. White played the Joseki move, but White still has to remember that his group here is vulnerable, and it would be nice to help these buddies. Add another stone. And also, like that, we give some pressure to these 3 black stones. And what will black do? He can put some pressure at us, but by building this influence, he's not getting much, because this influence is in the wrong direction. We already have a stone here, which is eliminating the power of this influence, which black is creating. And now we live, but it is a small life, and for sure later on we will have some problems. And still, White tried to secure his group, but it would be better to secure it this way. Okay, this jump of black is good, because it's somehow reducing White and is building his own here. He's creating some influence. But let's see on the whole board. Black has a huge influence here, so let's build from it. Instead of the move from the game, Black should play on the more interesting side, which is this side. For example, this move, which is looking into this Ogema. This is the shape move. And now White has to answer somehow. And now we can come back. And we're quite happy, right? Now it's very difficult for White to do something about this huge moyo. Okay, Black secured the corner, but he could secure it better. He could kick, and it's totally okay. Also later he can even play here and secure the corner more. It's making White stronger, but White was already strong here before. Because now it's impossible to invade here in White's territory, so we don't mind making White even stronger, because we now have a sure corner and we also created some weakness in White's shape, so we are happy. But we don't play this kind of move, when our opponent is not strong yet. When there are some chances for invasions, there are some edges, then we don't play a move like that. But now our opponent is strong, so we can get him even stronger. And this move is not doing much, because we try to somehow expand our territory, but by playing here, before our border was like that, and after we play this move, our border is like that, so it's not that of a difference. Instead, we should do something about Black's moyo, try to reduce him somehow in an effective way. So let's try to find some effective way to reduce Black. For example, here, and he pushes and we go for it. Maybe something like that. And Black got this point, but it was impossible to take all of them from him. He needs to get something. And we have some wall. Maybe later it will be possible for us to close it. But it's for sure better than in the game. Because in the game, now Black can even play something like that, and it's very difficult for White now. White tries to invade, and let's see what happens. Yes, White reduced some points of Black, but those points which White reduced here, Black just got them elsewhere. He got them here. So it was not that effective. But let's talk more about this situation. Now I think black wanted to maybe separate white, and he saw that here's an elephant eye, so he immediately played into the shape. But it's not always good to play here. It would be better to just play solid here, and white connects somehow anyway. So it's better to have this strong shape, because what happened in the game is something like that, and later on maybe it would be possible for white to cut the stone. And if we play here instead, we played here, white would not cut this stone. So if we are not cutting white, then this move is not so good. And now white connected, but maybe white could do it in a more efficient way, because this move does only one thing. This move connects white. But if white played here, he also puts some pressure at black, and he's also connected. But this move, now we are slowly getting into Yose, and we need to try to find the biggest moves. And this move is in the center, and it's not taking much, maybe about 2 points, but there are much bigger moves. For example, let's see this move. It's very big for white and for black, because later on white will also get a continuation here, and he's taking a lot of points from black. And let's see what if black plays in this place. Yeah, it's a huge difference. So let's see. Now black is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And when white plays, he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like 14 points. It's a lot. Much more than a move in the game. Okay. Okay. Actually, I want to say something what happened earlier. I forgot about it. Okay, this move. Yes, it puts some pressure into white's group. But maybe we can do it better. Let's try to compare two moves. This move and this move. They both give some pressure at white's group, because we have two weak white groups. But move at A only gives pressure at white group, but doesn't help our black group, because our black group is already alive and it's already strong. But if we play at B, we eliminate this weakness here. And we also put pressure at white. So, if black plays at B, white will answer. And we just eliminated our weakness. And now we can come back to the move we played. And if we play the move we played immediately, now there's a chance for white to use this agi and build some base. And now this group is more safe. So, yeah, those two moves both gave some pressure at white's groups, but move at B is better because it's eliminating weakness in our shape. Okay, so let's come back. Okay. Now black is trying to kill white. Good, because white looks very killable. And there are some complications. But now white can't really sacrifice those 2 stones, because let's come back a little bit. White played here, and let's say that black played calmly here. And now black got these points, but he doesn't have any points here. And what... so black will get those points anyway. And what white did... he just did not erase any points here for black. He just gave up these 2 stones and made black a lot of points here. So he should not sacrifice these stones, he should try to fight somehow and see what happens. Because what he did was too much for black. And also here, this move. It takes 1 stone and some additional points. It's maybe 5 points. And still there's this move, which is like 14 points. It's big, very big. So we should play it first. And now some weird ko appeared. There are some ko threads. Okay. And now black played this ko thread, but it's a minus points ko thread, because now white can play here and take this stone. So this is ko thread for minus. And instead, black doesn't have to even play any ko threads. He can let white live, play something like here, take points, white lives, and we play another big move. And black has enough points to win the game. Okay, and white just died, and the game is finished. So let's sum up. When we have 2 weak groups, we want to make sure that they are both safe. So we should not play and make our group heavy, but instead play something like that. And we should not worry about moves on the second line, because it's the beginning of the game and moves on the second line are just small. Usually, when we have a weak group, we want to go to the center first and then build a base. We don't want to build a base first, but in this situation, by playing this move, we encourage black to close his moyo. So we don't want that, because with every black's move, this moyo gets a little bit more closed. So instead, we could use this agi over here to build a base. And now there's still a lot of space here to invade and reduce black. It's very important to help this group, because it's very easy to attack. Black can anytime play somewhere over here, and this group can be attacked. So we should reinforce this group as fast as we can. For example, now play some move over here. If we are scared that we are leaving a lot of space, we can play a little bit closer to our group, but we have to add a move, so our group is not attacked. Sometimes we have 2 moves that do similar things, but we need to think about which is better. And in this situation, move A puts pressure at white's group, but doesn't help our group, because our group is already strong. And move B not only puts pressure at white's group, but also eliminates a weakness in black's shape here. So it's better to choose move B, because white will answer, and later on we can play our move. Now black wanted to reduce white and create some influence, but he should play from the more interesting side, which is this side, because he's building here a much bigger influence. It's impossible to take everything from our opponent, so instead of invading, sometimes we can just try to reduce him. For example, something like that. Oh, wait, because there was not this move. Yeah, in this situation. Something like that. And we reduced him. We also have some wall, which maybe will not help us, but it's better than in the game. Because when we invade, yeah, we reduced some points here. But those points teleported here. So black got anyway some points, because by attacking black, by attacking white, he got here some points for himself. Okay. This move is very small. It's in the center, and we rather play moves in the corners and on the sides first. Especially that we have some big moves over here. Wait a second. This one, like we said, it was about 14 points, so it's a lot. It's much more bigger than the move in the game. Yeah, because this is about 2. And I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
By the way, you can also watch these lessons on our platform, gomagic.org. Except there, you'll watch them with interactive quizzes right within the lessons and practical exercises right after them. And if you enjoy watching these Go videos and you don't want to miss others like this one, go smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is Go Magic.